presse à tout le monde ici. En vue d'un événement majeur, vous avez vu le montage, et on parle de cette conférence de presse aujourd'hui pour ce combat de championnat du monde des mi-lourds du WBC, dynastie, entre la légende de boxe et champion éméritus du WBC, Bernard Hopkins, et le champion du monde des mi-lourds du WBC, Jean Pascal. C'est le 18 décembre au Colisée Pepsi à Québec. C'est à Québec que l'événement majeur a lieu cette année.
I had a breakfast with Pascal de la Hoya. Just to tell me that it just confirmed what I thought. The greatest are the best persons. Pascal is a gentleman, and I hope he's going to come back. He will come back, and we're going to do more business in the future, Pascal. Thank you to be here.
We're supposed to have that event on pay-per-view in the United States on Showtime, but we have the confirmation since a week that it will be live free on Showtime, so they expect something like 60 million viewers.
He is a boxing legend, gold medalist at the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona. He has been world champion in 6 different weight divisions, count them, and multiple former champion, boxer of the year in 1995. By the looks, we can tell that most of the time he was on the giving end and not the receiving end of the punches. A brilliant career. Head of Golden Boy Promotions, le dirigeant de Golden Boy Promotions, mesdames et messieurs, Oscar de la Hoya.
It really is an honor to be here in your beautiful city. Mr. Mayor Regis, thank you for your hospitality. It has been a pleasure. It will be a pleasure. December 18 will be a magnificent fight against 2 great fighters, 2 great champions. Jean Pascal, you have done wonderful things in the ring. You are a great champion. Continued success. What can I say about Bernard Hopkins? We are looking at a living legend, a true legend in the sport. Not only because he has beaten many champions, ex-champions, has gone up to face the likes of Antonio Tarver, has beaten the Cali Pavliks of this world, but by making history in having 21 defenses in the middleweight division, which will stand, I believe, for many years to come, or probably will never ever see it broken again. Who knows? Hopkins is a very dedicated fighter, a fighter who's always staying in shape, a fighter who is always in the gym, still learning, still developing, and at his age, yes, he will try and be the oldest fighter in history to win a world championship title, but I believe at this age the best is yet to come for him. He's defying the odds every single time he steps inside the ring, and we feel Bernard Hopkins once again come December 18th will be in the best shape ever to come to Quebec and fight Jean Pascal. We feel at Golden Boy Promotions that Bernard Hopkins is top 5 fighters on the planet in the history of boxing. Obviously, Bernard Hopkins, what he has accomplished over the years is truly mind-boggling. When you think about 21 defenses in the middleweight division, fighting everyone there is to fight, it's not easy. One thing is going up 6 divisions, but another thing is making 21 defenses, which I believe is a lot more difficult than jumping up weight classes. But that's the true champion that he is, and that he has been in all these years. So now, without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you the living legend from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with a record of 51-5, Bernard Hopkins.
Good afternoon or good morning. Cover both angles. First, I'd like to thank the mayor. He welcomed us here with open arms, with respect, and I respect that. He don't know how to hold his hands right, but he's doing a good job here. Trying to do the boxing. Also, I'd like to thank Michelle and everybody that's involved in bringing this historic fight to Quebec. Also, my team, Kelly Swanson and Monica. Monica traveled all the way from LA, so I know she's a little jet lagged, but she's a trooper, so I'd like to thank my staff. And all the people that's here that's supporting this, that's going to write, talk about it, and leading up to the fight. Tell the people around the world and in every state in Canada, whether it's Montreal, Toronto, or Quebec, that this is a history. This is a fight that they should be very excited about, because I am. When Pascal mentioned my name and wanted to fight the best, who beat his idol, which is Roy Jones Jr. Well, I've been chasing his idol for 16 years. And now that I get a chance to beat somebody and meet somebody that's younger than I, there will be no excuse to accomplish the second, but not the Roy Jones, but the second, I guess, coming up what he wants to be or what he wants to emulate and pattern himself after. I accomplished a lot of things, as Oscar and Brother Nazim mentioned, in my life. But if there's no challenge to me, I won't have the same demeanor and the same drive to be motivated. I could have fought Chad Dawson just because, a year ago, a year and a half ago. I didn't see a motivation in that because I didn't believe, right after I fought Joe Gazaki, that the light heavyweight division didn't have an identity. Now me and Pascal has a chance to give that identity. He's a champion. He's in everybody's, especially Ring Magazine, the guy to beat in the light heavyweight division. So, might bring it, mine, yeah, I'll call myself bring it. That I waited till all this mess clear up to come to a head, where we have some clarity who is the best light heavyweight in the world, and is this man. He earned it. He out-hustled. He had Chad Dawson looking in the mirror like deer headlights, and he used that, and he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish, and that's becoming the light heavyweight champion. And when you get the Ring Magazine belt, the old school belt, you are considered the guy. So now there's no debate who's the guy. He is right now. My motivation to accept his challenge is to show that he's just borrowing that title for right now. And this is the motivation for me to make history, because right now in the game that I stay and still have that 5:30 in the morning mentality to get up, to run, to train, to take a 45-year-old by age, but not by body, and to still train like a 25-year-old is very unique in any sport. Any sport. And so, to be able to be motivated to take this history and churn another chapter and a motivation in my life. You know, I've been here and done that before. Antonio Tarver, the only light heavyweight, only middleweight that ever went up 2 weight classes. 2 weight classes, not super middleweight. I jumped 2 weight classes to become the first through your history. The first middleweight to become the first light heavyweight in boxing history ever. So I'm continuing to turn the page, not just winning a fight, just to win a fight. But to make history. Every athlete don't get a chance to do that. I get that chance. Longevity. Serious about what I do. I come to Canada to prove to everyone that when I'm gone, it will be more appreciated probably then than now. That's just the way we are. I'm guilty of that myself. But at the end of the day, everything that I can do now, I'm going to do it. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed, is not promised. And why I can still do it with respect. Not do it and disrespect my legacy, but to do it with respect where everybody in this room must understand that I am the major threat in this lightweight division. Pascal's not going to overlook, he's not getting caught up in that 45-year-old. He understands that y'all talking about the wrong guy. I will look for him to be in top form, shape, better than any fight that he ever fought in his life. He'll be a fool if he don't. He's not a stupid guy. He don't have dumb or stupid trainers and managers. They're telling him, forget that 45 years old. You see what Kelly Pavlik did? See, I'm giving him the only thing I'm going to give him in this fight. Right now. If he underestimate and get caught up in some other thing about where I'm at, in my age, in my time, only thing you got to do is look at the history. I am motivated more now because, why? It's history. And there was a question asked to me from a reporter from the United States, well-known reporter. And he said, how do you feel going to Canada? I said, Canada? I said, can I drive there? He said, yeah. It's pretty long. I said, anywhere I can drive is my home. I love Canada. Toronto, Montreal, Quebec. Any more states I missed? Because, you know, I skipped college, but anything that you want to add on there that has to do with Canadian and Canada that I'm in. Because I can drive there. It's going to take some days, but I can get there. It's my home. I have no problem with Canada. I have no problem with the commissions. I have no problem with the judges. That never been me anyway. Brother Nazim and Oscar and everybody, that never been me. Yeah, my back has always been looked upon by my, you know, my promotion, company. But at the end of the day, we're going to fight. I'm not looking for any favors. He's not looking for any favors. I have a goal, and that's to be surpassing George Foreman when he beat Michael Moore. He became that day, 15 plus years ago. Do your history, because I love history, and I love boxing. He became and still stands, to my knowledge, I'm standing to be corrected, the oldest champion with a respectful, recognizable belt. We're not talking about the WBC, WBA, and WBA, WBO, and the IBF. We all know what those belts are. I have an opportunity by months to become the first, surpassing George. That's a little motivation for me, because there's so much other stuff that motivates me too, but I'm just going to narrow down 5 instead of 20. And so, thanks for being patient. Thanks for doing all you can do in the future as days go on and weeks go on. It's going to heat up. I'm being nice now. And I'm telling you, I am going to be the light heavyweight, the undisputed light. Again, you know, this is the second go around for me. I remember having that belt. Can I touch it again?
Yeah, you can touch it again. It's
Yeah.
the only time that
You'll get your chance. Hey, listen, I like this swagger, but he'll get a chance to speak about 2 seconds, trust me. I'm not a 2-second ender, but I will get done in this. Give me 5 seconds. But I just want to touch it, make sure you didn't take it in because I heard you have a small waist, so I'm about to touch this one too. All of them on the line, right? Oscar, the ring on the line? Okay, I just wanted to touch it. I'm going to close out, give him his respect and let him speak. Thank you for being patient.